Also gemeint, wir haben heute schon so viel diskutiert und ich wurde heute schon
The unknown, the unknown. It's time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you.
Years after our great nation began,
this summer. The Cayman Islands welcomes the world's toughest food critics. Your kids.
Get ready for the vacation of a lifetime in the culinary capital of the Caribbean. We've even prepared hands-on cooking classes, culinary camps, and kid-friendly menus with tremendous options.
Hey everybody, Not Spencer here. I am casting another squads tournament here on Legends Arena. Thank you for tuning in. It is the first week of World Cup, so hopefully you guys have that Iran-Spain matchup going on in the background. And if not, you're here anyways. That's okay. You're where you need to be. We're about to jump into the plane. Let's go ahead and take a look at the drop. Got ourselves a northwest to southeast drop. And while that goes on, just want to mention we do have 3 matches coming up. This is the first one of the tournament for the day. And again, I'm your host, Not Spencer. You can find me here every Wednesday. Got a pair of teams going to Zarki. Not sure they planned that. Another big gap. And only 2 teams headed towards Georgia Pole. I'll give them a lot of options, a lot of space. One team going north, one team going south. Lots of teams headed over towards Yaz. Only a single team looks like they're still in the plane. Gonna drop it military. Maybe 2 actually. I was mistaken. And we do see some players spread across the map to the west and the east. A lot of players over top of Roz. Let's go ahead and take a look and see who's actually dropping and who is stretching. So a pair team's going to settle up in Roz. We should see some early action here. JC and Rolfso in a little bit of a tough spot. Their team's a little split off from them. This team 3 do seem like they have the pressure advantage. The 2 teams up in Zarki split up between north and south, so they shouldn't be facing off just yet. Some players securing vehicles and driving towards Yaz. Some early shots ringing out. Fortis finds himself in the field here. He's getting shot at, but Fortinbras is going to be able to clear out of there. He was getting shot with a pistol, so not too much on there. Take a look here at JCME Rolandswo. Got the extended mag on that vector. That's going to be quite nice early on and at close range. Ajax Tom taking some shots over at school. We do have the first circle, which is going to be very central, right in the smack dab middle of the map. Take a look back here at JCME. Little shoulder peek action. Elsewhere on the map, looks like Senord was killed off by TMS SWAT. I believe that was in the top section of the map. Up in Zarki, now the team remains to only have 2 players left on their side. Little tag over there. TMZ returning to the damage set. Take a look elsewhere where we do see the rest of Team 19 starting to move down in there. Majo 4X did get lit here. Let's go ahead and take a look at Blackbane, who throws a nade. Bit of a camera bug there. Let's go ahead and get you back into the action. JCME now pressuring the building that MyBam is in. He doesn't have a helmet. I believe it was taken off. Sick Banelings has an angle. I mean, he has to be careful. He'll be calling that out to his team. Now Crybash flanking on the opposite side. He only has a pistol for himself. He's got to be careful. Standoff continues. Take a quick look at the overall map. All the teams fairly spread out. We do have our first drop over here near Georgia Pole. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at that, and then we'll hop back to the action. Got ourselves an AUG and a little bit of everything. An early ghillie suit, just about everything. two teams really just holding each other off right now. Neither of them going on aggressive. They don't want to overextend here. They know that there's a player in this hut. In the little shack, rather. Biffy's going to pressure this building. Got to be careful. There's one inside. Sick Banelings playing that stairs, it looks like. And Black Pain will instantly roll so at the same time, holding that outside. And as soon as the shack goes to support, he will get taken out. Major only knocked, but unlikely he's going to get any help at this point. JCM does have pressure on these two. Keeping pressure on. Got a 3-story, so they have options here. Majo does go down finally to Rosso. In the north of the map, we have seen a drowning already. Benolich was getting shot at. He's trying to play from the water, but he is going to go down. Team 12 able to finish off Team 1 and claim Zarky for themselves. Let's go ahead and hustle back over here where we do see Ajax TomTom. I think he got knocked from the vehicle, maybe. Team 18 actually is in that shack, so the door has unrendered, so he might have got knocked and crawled in there. Go ahead and take a look back over here. Do you see Biffy and the rest of Team 19 pressuring on the SD band? Some weird camera angles there. Apologize for that. And then we do see Crybash taking off there. He doesn't want anything to do with them. He was only looted with a pistol that whole time, so he couldn't offer very much support to his team, and now he's the last remaining member of his team. So he's just going to loot up and try to hide for the next 15 minutes or so. Try to get his team a high placement. Meanwhile, Laggy finds himself quite alone from his team. Not sure where his team's at, but he's just going to hold this toilet. Let's get you a throne camera here. My father's a plumber. He would be very proud. Laggy's still just holding the Team 18, clearing every room, it appears, so they know somebody's up here. Or they're very cautious that he's up here. And we'll see how this plays out here. They've cleared the floor below it. Now they're going to start moving up the stairs. It's going to be very tough. Even if he's able to get 1 or 2 here, it's going to have to take a second to reload or swap weapons. And here you will see them coming up. Zombie now playing with the door, entering. TV checks it, but he's not going to be able to hold. TBI 01 taken out. Lagiacrus, and he found himself by himself, nowhere near his team, and he paid the price. Crybash still looting on the edge there. Gonna take a look. Georgia, we have players shooting from the north and the south here. Aloner and Uchi find themselves, they're the only 2 players on this squad of theirs. They don't mind being aggressive and pressuring these other teams. What they are doing is they're going to try to take out the tires of that Dacia. Removing that option from the opposing team. Now they're just going to back off a little bit. And Yaz, there's only 1 team. Drunken Master driving Schmitz south of Yaz to see where he wants to post up. I think he's going to choose one of these compounds in this section. trying to park the vehicle back into the rest of the team has arrived and they are protecting that compound, taking shots elsewhere. You'll see a bunch of players from Team 10, all of them in their own vehicle here. They're going to be rolling right past Team 22, who do start shooting at them. Let's go ahead and take a look from Tigers as Ace. A little behind on those shots. Derek Cassidy being the last one to come over the hill, but he is taking a northern route, so he is going to avoid most of this pressure from Team 22. Jairhulk and Grab, though, did take a southern route, trying to go around that team. Scheitz and the rest of Team 16. 2 of them taken out. They gotta be careful now. Only 2 remaining on that team. Let's go ahead and take a look at 22's perspective once again. They make their way north here. Not a lot of buildings in this section. A lot of hills. As the blue continues to move. A little bit. Uchi's taken down 2. He's got that AUG. The angles are a little weird. We are inside the building. The building is yet to load here. Back to it. Uchi gets the third, but he is going to get knocked by the 4th monkey there, and he's going to finish him off. A lone route too far off. Uchi doing work. If he was not so far from his teammate there, they would have surely cleared out Team 25. He did knock 3 of those players. A lone route going to be pushing into this building to try to get some sort of revenge on Team 25. Now, if he has a grenade, he does have one. He's going to load it up here. He's going to try to get them. They're all still pretty compressed in this room, so let's go ahead and take a look. He got the nade off, but he did die in the process. So it got a knock, but it doesn't matter because that player is going to get res once again. Team 25 wiped those 2 players, and they will fall out in 23rd place. Crybash now finds up prone inside the roof of the building. He's just become one with it. But he is just holding the angle here. He doesn't want to pressure anybody. He doesn't want anything. He doesn't even have a helmet. I don't think he even has a vest on. It's hard to say. He's just going to hold this angle here. And it looks like Team 19 may press in. They're making a lot of noise, so he surely knows they're there. Black Paint and Biffy, let's see which one of them are going to peek this roof first, because whichever one, it's not going to end up too nicely for them unless they're aware and ready. Here we go. Crybash takes 1 down. Black Paint comes around the corner, but he's going to get taken down as well. Crybash did a good job using that wall as cover as he took that gasp of air. Now he's going to have... He got some slight revenge from that team. That was the team that wiped his squad. And he will be very happy to claim everything that they looted for him. Put himself in a much better situation as we come into the next draw, which he doesn't actually have to move here, so I wouldn't expect him to go very far, as the camp has worked out for him so far. Being that solo player, he's trying to get that higher placement. So Team 7, far off from Team 4. Peppering shots back and forth. Team 7, not a great position here. They're on the outside of the circle. The edge of the circle, rather, not the outside. And just playing this gas station position, which doesn't have a lot of cover, doesn't really give them too many options. There's this hillside here. Cross has it 6 times. He's landed a couple shots here. Pretty good fashion. Gonna force Nexi King to heal. We do have another airdrop here. It's going to be in the middle island here between the two bridges. That's a dangerous spot to stop. Although no one's set up there, so it'll be a freebie if anyone really goes to it now. And all the teams are in the safe zone aside from two. X-Ray making their way in. He's in the safe. He's outside the blue now. Doesn't have to worry about the damage, but he does have to worry about running straight into Team 13. The rest of his team should be fine there. Just got to heal up, take some time. They're in the zone. Team 15, one of the few teams without a compound to call their own. Taking shots from down the hill. We're just about to get that new draw here. Some good shots coming out from, I think, Derek's. Onto Yusugal. Working with that SKS. He will spot out the other one, Von Duke, here as he moves back across with his team. And this next circle is going to force the players west here. Just take a look at ZP Alex, who are cruising through here. They don't want anything to do with anybody. They are taking shots. And Dazzy is still about 85% health. I'm going to stop for a second. They do hear other shots or other vehicles rolling through town, so they want to get position, maybe a visual on it. There's a lot of people moving west, so it's going to be whoever goes first is going to be in better position here. You have a free look at these players. Team 22 running across that field there, and Danko able to land the knock on the mat is real. They're going to finish him off surely before he gets to that smoke. He will go down. Das Mail, they're in the smoke, looking for either an angle or something. Tiger's using that shack in the field as cover. And a nice shot ringing out from Tiger SA. Going to knock Lord of Candor, though he is in the protection of that farmhouse. Now that gives an opportunity for Team 22 to work their way into Pachinki here and avoid getting shot as they run the rest of the way here. They will make it into Pachinki. Let's go ahead and take a look here where Derek Bradley finds himself in a really tough position. I believe he drove his vehicle in there, but it was lit up. He almost got taken down, has a little bit of health left, but he was able to first aid it up, and now his team have arrived. Team 10 versus Team 9 here. That'll be one to watch in the build-up. Team 11. Let's see if they opt for this crate here. There's the island and the crate. It seems too tempting to not. There's an AWM there just sitting there with a couple level 3s. You know, and this is very risky because you're wide open here, but all the players, now backup has arrived here, so they are going to check it, and they're going to be very happy with what they find. 4 players, 3 level 1 helmets, so they're definitely going to give that to one of those players. And then they're going to likely move on because this island just doesn't provide you with much. There's not a lot of cover. They've added a few ridges, but it's really tough to defend. It's the very north, though, so they would be looking down at everybody. Take a look at Team 4, who are going to really struggle to get into the zone here. They got to run straight down this hill and straight at these opposing players from Team 19 who are just peppering them from the safety of the safe zone in this compound. And we'll see them again. Young Easy, they do have the health and they've got the ability. If they don't get knocked here, and there it is. Young Easy will fall to the blue zone. Nexy King has the time to pick him up here. He is going to. He's going to have to make sure that he first stays right afterwards. The pair of them. And actually, they weren't able to heal up there. They played that all wrong, and the advanced tick of that blue finished them right off. So they will fall. Both players fall into the blue zone, although that pressure from Team 19 definitely helped. Another drop coming down. As players look to go center here, let's go ahead and take it. Forest Meister, who has himself the ghillie suit, to help this team, able to get a knock onto one of Team 7. He's going to throw a nade down. He's going to roll a little bit to the left, I'd assume. It did bounce off that hill to the left. There's another nade coming here. It's the top side one. It's a pretty good throw. Just a little bit unlucky to hit that wall. And it's going to give them a second to get that pickup onto Telvor. And he's going to have another second to heal up before they try to push this hill. Let's go ahead and take a look. Six hopping out of the vehicle, find himself in the middle. Rounded. Zelium, maybe the last guy up for his team. He is. He's going to get taken out by Arshali, who from a distant angle, flexing in from the south there, are going to take him out. Let's go ahead and take a look back at between Team 7 and Team 8 here. Team 7 with the more difficult position right now because they don't have an option to really siege this hill. They're going to have to run straight up at this team or just avoid them altogether and run around. But as you see, there is a player holding the coast, so as soon as these players go into the water, surely Bloody Prisoner is going to be there guarding. There is. He has spotted him. He gets a nade ready. And he's going to be a little shy, landing in the water a little bit short of where they're at. Now, Desi is actually on the flank. He's reversed here, and he's got that AUG. Let's go ahead and see if they decide to come this way. Boar is still holding the top here. I think they might go up the middle, straight up the middle here. Borismeister now looking at pressure. Borismeister landing the knock on a one. This should give Desi an opportunity to pressure this as well, but it's not even going to be necessary. Borismeister finishes off the other, and Team 7 are eliminated. That's the 16th team. There's still a lot of opportunities for players to get a high placement here in this game. Team 23 here with very consistent players. Arshali, Abagos. They find themselves without a couple helmets here. They're going to make their way in. Team 20, who got a little lucky there, as another team drove straight into them. They're going to have a slightly more difficult time working on Team 23 here. Now, they have spotted him out before Team 23 does. Arshali positions to give himself a better option here. Meanwhile, Flexo is landing some good pressure on him. VG gets a knock on SSRO. Arshali is getting pushed. Very close range here by Iozek. So many players down so quickly here. One player getting fixed here. Flexo trying to find cover. Not sure where he's at here. Vigi getting a knock into another one. Trixie going off. Vigi, he's got to be careful though. He's going to get shot as soon as he turns, and there it is. Ribbons finishing him off there. And take a look at this right here. Got only a minute before this circle starts to move. It's going to cover them virtually immediately. Team 13, Team 15, Team 22, all three in this tight compound. Team 18 being taken out from distance. and take a look at Team 15, who are the gatekeepers here for this compound. Team 13 and Team 22 are going to have to go through them. As I say that, Team 2 plays better defense here and lands some good pressure onto Team 15. Gets a knock on a Fatty right just after they were able to get that knock onto Tiger. And now Team 13 struggling heavily here. 2 players down. Just goes full potato and is unable to land those shots onto Yusugal. I think that might be because of that fence there. That little metal fence might have blocked some of his shots. It's the only thing I can imagine at this point. Team 2, like I was saying, still playing gatekeeper to this compound, not allowing players to get into the zone. Still a lot here, though. 4 coming. Yusugal, now Russia about to peek onto him. If he's looking all around here, he should see him. Yusugal gonna get the first one. But Vanos gonna be able to do some work. He's got a knock on 1, a knock on a 2. Let's go ahead and gets a knock on a 3. That's gonna finish off Team 15. It's gonna give Mr. Capista is gonna go ahead and get himself some smoke and get out of there. Let's see. Another smoke's going to come in towards Russia while Vanos bandages here. And the circle's still moving. We got 5 teams here in Watertown. It'll be very tight quarters if the circle heads up there. It's very difficult to move from one building to the other. It'd be very interesting circle to have, to say the least. Team 14 with the most freedom on the map, it looks like. They've got a couple hills to work off of. They could go north or south here. Be tough for them to get into the compound, but Team 9, the luck of the draw here, they have the lone compound in the circle here. Russia taking some shots from far off from Team 20. Going to take a second to heal. Goes prone. Does not have any first aid. So he is just going to stay prone there and maybe hope for Vanos to something to happen. Now Vanos is actually on the receiving end of some shots. I do believe. Or his Meister might have been the one taking those shots quite far off. A lot of players have a lot of movement to do here. Now Trico goes ahead and takes down Vanos. And now Team 20 don't have to go very far here, but let's go ahead and take a look at this compound because this is going to start moving any second. We've got about 10 seconds, and Watertown is just jam-packed here. You see Team 10 starting to move. Team 11 not going to do anything about it. Team 10 just holding on. Just listening, trying to play it quiet. There is a little bit of stream sound here. Trigger getting another kill onto Mr. Capipasa, who is the last remaining member of Team 20, or 13 rather. Russia, J-Luck, going to get taken out by Team 14 as well as Team 8 start moving through these smokes. They do have a hill to themselves here. But let's take a look here where all these players are being pressured by the blue. It's a slow-moving blue. Crybash with the solo player here is able to get the knock. This player has gone down. He's going to get a helmet off of him. It is a level 3. That is good news for him. And he's going to sneak his way up through here, I'd assume, and just try to avoid anybody. JCM on the back end of this hut. Their Hulk realizes there's people there as well, trying to offer cover to his teammate. Shots going across the map. Let's go ahead and take a look at Just for Fun, who does kill JCM. 6 teams still remaining. And now everybody finds the position that is most suitable for them. Crybash in a very interesting position. He's not really safe here, but he's just trying to hide out, trying to get his team a higher placement. He's a lone wolf in this squad's circle. Let's go ahead and take a look we have another circle on the edge of this compound. So Team 14, as I said before, they do have the best position. They are on this hill. This hill provides them with the biggest vantage point here, the tallest vantage point. They're going to be able to see the entirety of what's remaining in this zone for the most part, aside from maybe this edge building here in the tree line. Let's go ahead and take a look at their vantage point here. And they're still just going to rain down fire. Tricky peeks, but he is going to get tagged there. ZP Alex landing some fire as well. "31 seconds remaining. Team 20 still just prone, just dead prone. They don't want to go. They want to hang tight here. ZP Alex, alert, trying to stay aware. Gets a knock into Desi, able to finish him off here. He's dangerously close to Team 20, though. When they do decide to move in just a couple seconds, if he doesn't spot him out right away, it will be difficult. Smokes are coming out here from Team 20. That's going to give them away. As ZP Alex heads up now, looks straight at them. You can see that. Smokes will offer them a little bit of cover, but you will see Bram able to lay the pressure down as a result of that. Brad's going to go from smoke to smoke, but you do see ZP Alex pressuring them. He's going to throw that there. Let's go ahead and get a look over at this compound. Team 9 really has the world. They're going to take out Team 10. And they still have that compound to hold. Triad's going to have a very difficult time getting through ZP Alex here. And sure enough, he will go down, getting his team in that 4th place position. A very tough draw for them. Team 8 trying to make something of this now. Bloody Prisoner not having any luck. He does have a small hill here that is in the edge of the safe zone. And I don't think he's going to go anywhere for the time being here. ZP Alex might have a slight angle on his legs, but he's just trying to spot out where this player might be. And as we see this Team 9, let's check out how tight this position is. Schmitz lands a knock onto Tricky. That's going to give them time to figure out what they want to do here. Team 9 again gets the draw. Bloody Prisoner hiding out. He's got himself 3 kills. This team's got a 7K so far. He's not going to go anywhere here, but the problem is Team 9 want to come right to where his position is. He's best off just hiding here. Schmitz is going to go down. Bram and Tricky able to finish him. Vecchi is actually flanking here. Lars may not see it. He is going to peek the hill, though, just in time. A little bit of opportunity to trade. Vecchi going to get that knock. And he's going to get knocked out in counter here. Strunken Master with a tough decision here. There's not a lot of options here. Team 14 have the full squad. Strunken Master has no chance to get Vecchi. Vecchi's just going to climb up here, try to get some positional advantage. And Strunken Master's best bet is to just rotate south, try to get to the smoke, get towards where Bloody Prisoner is, and get himself a second place, or work on that second place. He's not sure where how the teams are split up. Bloody Prisoner now getting pressured by Tricky. It's going to just be who goes second and who goes third. And that was very close. Vecchi gets his team at 3rd, and Bloody Prisoner are able to hide it out, able to stay covered until the very end there, where Team 14 push onto them. Very dominant last few circles from Team 14 there. Tricky, ZP Alex, Lars, and Bram. And that'll wrap up Match 1. Stay with us, and we'll come at you in a couple minutes with Match 2.
I don't have a lot of time to say. If you switch to Liberty Mutual.
can see the gut. Is it hiding the gut? So I have breasts.
Broken pieces of who I used to be seem to scatter the more I seek release. My head falls silent from the cold air leaving me. Don't let me be forgotten. Don't let this be for nothing. Oh, and our glass is breaking. To stand inside, escaping your silhouette is all I see. But I can't reach you. Softly, softly, the thoughts that invade my mind break me. I can no longer tell time. Mayday, mayday. Here I stand on my side of this divide. Your eyes, they meet me, but they falter. Can you feel this distance? It's deafening call. And our glass is breaking. To stand inside, escaping your silhouette is all I see. But I can't reach you. I can't reach you. I will remain beside you until our departure. Endlessly looking for answers. That's too far away.
Introducing new Olympic Smart Guard, a spray and seal waterproofer that dries in as little as an hour. Here's how it works. Step 1 is to clean your deck with Olympic Premium Deck Brightener and Wash. This will help restore weathered wood while also removing mold and mildew stains. Once the deck is clean, you're ready to begin sealing, even if the wood is still damp.
This is an ad for a project management tool called Monday.com. This is what it looks like, and this is what it feels like. So the tool works like this. We call this a board. Just put everything you need to
And just like that, we are back. It took a little bit longer than we wanted. The server was having some issues setting up the lobby for you guys. Wanted to make sure we have the correct circle speeds and everything. So we had to remake the lobby, and that's what took so long. But we are here, and we are flying, and as I say that, Spain also just scored. So they are now beating Iran 1-0 as they enter the second half. We got the we've got the drop here. It's going to be straight north to south, very far east here. The majority of the map is going to be west of you. So you should see the majority of the players flying that direction, stretching out, trying to find a vehicle and probably even drive further west. I imagine we'll see some players at Gatka and Georgia Pole and really just spread out here. No teams opted for Lipovka or Milta, and we are seeing one turn towards Milta Power, another towards Milta. A lot of teams in this tight area around Yasnaya. Let's go ahead and take a look here. It looks like 6 or 8 teams. Monkey was knocked, or got really low rather. TMW SWAT was actually taken out. Monkey's still up. It's low health though. And as you see, it's a bit of a standoff here. Lots of players still stretching, going quite far. I'm going to count them up really quickly for you. I'm counting 6 teams at Yasnaya. It's really tight quarters here for a tournament. Ismail gonna get res here. Tiger SA opting to protect his teammate. Does not have a helmet himself. Gonna work on finding that. And we have the first circle. It's gonna be a very southwestern circle. It's gonna keep military base as an option. And that action is going down in that northern apartment section that we looked at earlier. Team 12 now looks like finishing off Team 21. Let's take a look here where BP is actually going to come across this player right now. SM Sorrow, totally oblivious for a second, is going to try to outrun this player. He's waiting for the player to run up and peek maybe. Try to draw them into the spot where Hago still will have a corner shot if he peeks this again. Opting to reposition elsewhere and be careful because it was a bait. And on the back end here, Arsenally is rotating. Boris Meister looks to be doing the same on the backside. So one team flexes, the other also flexes, and he will see 2 players there. Boris Meister are going to be hearing these players in the building, knowing there's at least 1, maybe 2 up there. Team 17 rotate west on that north side of the street. Bloody prisoner locking down a vehicle, gonna play distraction as this corner is about to be turned. Borismeister in position though to maybe cause some damage. Gets a point blank knock. Oh, and in response he is taken out. SM Sorrow. Frexo lit there. Borismeister able to get a couple. Dez now looking to trade, but Evagos on point with the protection. Official BP here. Bloody Prisoner living dangerously. Cruising in. Evagos now. And that should be happening. Yeah, Team 17 are pressuring Team 23 here from that west side. At the same time, Team 8 are up and healed. They're ready to go. 2 of Team 23 are down right now. SM Sorrow's got some work to do. He's going to need to cover this, and he's not going to, and that's actually going to be an early exit from the game. Team 23 finishing as that 23rd place. It's going to be very disappointing for that team. Let's see if they can maybe get back and find something, salvage something in Game 3. Team 8 going to loot up for a moment. Safely, not worry about too much. They don't have to go too far. Surely be able to run it out or grab that motorcycle. Take a look at the south here where Nexi King cruises his motorcycle straight through that compound. And it is the trike, so he's got to be careful. Swerving a little bit, he lost control. And he does take some damage, him and Young Easy. And they will move over towards that yellow compound on top of the hill near the water. Pretty much dead center of the map. As Jostic heads that direction as well. They have themselves 3 vehicles. They should be set for themselves. Go ahead and take a look into Pachinki, where we have Team 6 and I believe Team 7 pretty close range here. Fighting it out. Team 7 landing the knock on one of the players. Amitra now. Shoulder peek and trying to put down Majo. Sitting passive now, waiting for some pressure from his teammates. Maybe giving him an opportunity to take the angle. Gonna reposition. I think no one is going to go up into the 3rd floor of this building and give himself a vantage point. Potentially even the roof here. He could play that. And sure enough there, MV Bam on point with that pressure, aware. He's going to helmet Noan, it looks like. He's going to have to be careful coming down here. It's going to take a second to bandage this up, I'm sure. Bit of a stand-up here. Omitra gonna get that knock. Oh, apologize for the camera. Cryback's gonna hold him off a little bit, but he is gonna get taken down. He is knocked as a trade here. Snakeberry very close to Crybash. Snakeberry gonna take the time to go for that res. Mitra very close, right underneath Majo. Crybash in a tough position here. Mitra has backup now from no one. Majo. Mitra letting himself be known here. It's very tight angles from all parties. No one peeks for a second. He's gonna spot out Sick Banelings, you'd think. MV Bam also has a wide angle here. Mitra's gonna peek. Sick Banelings gets stuck on the stairs there. Mitra loading up a nade. Let's go ahead and take a look at where this nade is going. And it's not gonna do anything. No one now pressuring, opens the door. Gonna get a kill there on the sick baneling. And then he's gonna turn and finish off Majo, and that will be a wipe for Team 7. Team 6 exiting as the 22nd team. In match 2. And we do have that some circle moving. We still got a couple teams way out here in Georgia Pole. Let's go ahead and take a look back towards the center of the map, though. Team 18 placed really close here to Itimba. Not able to land too many shots there with that red dot. He's using the crosshair. P-Duck's Henigos is going to kind of go out of the game as he is killed off. Team 12, the last team to leave from Yasnaya. Still have a long way to go. They maybe waited a little too long here to secure themselves a vehicle, considering they had the entirety of the North Yaz to loot themselves. Only pair of teams on Sosnovka Island. Let's see if they get the draw. Central draw here, including both islands, would be, would be very interesting. Would force, I imagine, some teams to cross over. Let's go ahead and take a look at players moving in towards Gatka. For Jess, got his vehicle absolutely lit up. It's only about half health here. And take a look at Team 22, who are facing off right now against Team 17. Thamer gonna take down Can't Kill Me. He's now being pressured. Weird visual glitch there, but there you did see Swede S3 knocking the player trying to kill his teammate there. Can't Kill Me did fall. So now Swedes is the last remaining member of his team up. He does have a player knocked, but I'm not sure he's going to take the time to pick him up here. He wants to go on the offensive. He wants to pressure him. He's going to finish off Thamer, and now he's still moving. He's got 30 rounds still. Doesn't have to reload quite yet. He's got a weird visual bug here. Gonna go ahead and take a look. And he finishes them off single-handedly. S3 Ewid's gonna go ahead and wipe Team 17, holding down for himself, and he's gonna run as quickly as possible to his player here, and he should be able to get him with the last second, and he is going to res him. They're outside the blue, but they've got a whole minute, so no worries to head back over and loot the rest of those players and set themselves up for the rest of this game. Players moving towards the safe zone still. Team 20 playing gatekeeper a little bit to Team 10 as they tried to run across the field there towards that compound on the east side of the field. They were not able to do so, and as a result, 2 players are knocked. Take a look at Clay TV, who his teammate has cover, but he's not going to do anything. Stolinger looks like he wants to help his team. The other player looked like he was just running for his life here. These 2 players have plenty of time to get res. I'm not sure what they're doing here. Clay is looking for a wider angle or something to cover, but both these players behind this little tree now. If they don't have another smoke, there's no chance, but with a level 1 helmet, it's not a peek I'd be wanting to make. That was Stolinger. And there, Lower Cantor does go down. Dansko is going to go down shortly. Stolinger just going to bail as well. Stolinger gets knocked there. He gets some follow-up shots. VG doing a good job of creating an alternate angle, and as we see, Clay continuing with his strategy of just running and getting out of there. He almost immediately left his team not have confidence in getting the pickup, getting his team out of there. He's just going to try to survive, try to give his team high placement. But now we do see Team 19 rolling in, and he's going to find himself surrounded really shortly here. He's within just a couple meters of these players, and I think Biffy might have seen him, and there you go. Clay lands some damage onto him, but now he's just going to run again. He doesn't want to fight. He's got. They're playing Gatekeeper. They are between him and the safe zone, and he finds himself in a very tough spot here. He's got to just keep moving, try to avoid these players at all costs. There's a whole squad up there. You'll see him just move across as that blue closes in. So all the remaining teams on that North Island, nobody wants to be stuck or found themselves swimming across the last second. Clay TV's still moving his way towards that zone. Take a look and see what Black Pain sees. And they start to move up towards this compound. They do identify that there's a UAZ there if they want to pick it up. I'm not sure they're going to. Did he see him? JCM thought he might have heard something, but he's not seeing it. Take a look here near the coast where Von Duke and his teammates are pressuring teammate from these farmhouses. Now they have dropped, it looks like, towards the water. This is a tough spot for them to get out of here. They either need a boat to drive around. They don't have time to swim it. Their best bet is going to be to climb back up and then run across the map. That's not easy. It is difficult, so looks like they might try to run it all the way around that coastline. It's a long ways to run. Desi finds himself behind him as well. He does have time, though. We got 45 seconds before the blue even starts to move, so they should be able to make their way in there. It's not the simplest route, but it is a route. It is an option. Go ahead and take a look over at Team 1. Team 16 keeping the pressure down on anybody driving by, and anybody even comes near them or far. With Jackie taking some far out shots on Team 15, who are hiding up in that hillside. Take a look here where Swedes is driving the motorcycle in a very surrounded area. His teammate was knocked there, and he's going to get finished off there by Ajax. He still has some work to do, though. He was about half health. He is a little bit more than half health. He's dodging and weaving here right down the center. He's going to run up right in the center of two teams here. He's going to try to stop the shack, but it's already taken. Opts out of it. He's got good control of the vehicle so far. This one is taken as well. Still going. Thanos trying to take him out. His vehicle now with a little less than half health. Nobody landing too many shots recently on him. And now, that's it. He's going to set up shop here. It's a fairly low vantage point. Not giving a lot of teams options. He can go prone. Not too much high ground that would pressure him. So he's just going to heal and hold out in the middle here. He's got 2 medkits, 5 first aids, plenty of boosts, some smokes as well, but now he's moving out again. I believe there's a crate over there, and he's going to work the crate. He's a solo player. He's going to he figures he might as well. He's got an MK14 there, so I'm not sure he picked up the MK. He didn't. He's hung on to his Car 98, but he did want that ghillie suit. He wants to go back towards that vantage point and just hang tight. That low point, rather. Team 8 still working their way in. Desi starting to take some blue damage. Within range. Team 3. Wait from the surface. This audio will adjust shortly thereafter. Von Duke and Yusugul Fatty, they're on the edge there. Just using this coastline as a protector. No one can get behind them there, so they know they only have to worry about what's in front of them, which is this compound, which is occupied by Team 4. Saywitz doesn't have to go very far. He's still in the center here of the old zone. A lot of teams whipping around him. You see players moving in now all over. As we have that new drop. Guardian getting knocked into Benno. Finished off. Him and his teammate gonna head back into their shack and just do what they can for the time being. CP, Alex, and Lars setting up at alternate buildings here, trying to give themselves a little bit more flexibility. Yusugul made his way into this compound where there are 2 players from Team 4 already. Nade comes out. It's a little shy of Yusugul. His backup hat is arriving though. Fatty77 rolls in. And he's going to go into one of the unoccupied buildings here. Let's see how this plays out. Teammates still working that coastline, you'll see. Sykes sees somebody running up, probably Yusugul, and he's trying to make a play on that. Mexican finds himself looking elsewhere. Fatty landing some good damage onto Sykes. Mexican still looking at the other building. He's clueless. I don't know if they've not communicated this or what, but there you go. And now he starts moving towards that other, but he's still looking at that first building, but no one's there. Team 5 working their way in the field there. It's the Blues closing in now. Team 9 finishing off Omitra, who is the last remaining member of Team 7, with 15 teams remaining. Still a pretty small space for 15 teams. 42 players. The last 2 players trying to get in here are going to have a very tough time. You see Schmidt's taking a lot, find himself under a lot of pressure. He's going to throw a few nades, try to create some space. He backs off into the blue and he's going to try to run it down and out. Sounded like he got panned there for a second. He's going to try to get a pick and got to be careful though. Every one of those peaks he was getting tagged and they finish him off. Unfortunately, he was being pressured by that blue and had no choice there. If he goes down outside the zone, he will die to this blue zone most likely. And all the teams for now find themselves in the safe zone. Team 9 though find themselves in the middle of this field with not a lot of options. It's taken hammered by Team 5 here in the middle of the field. Let's go and look where Monty lands that knock on that Ajax Tom. They're gonna finish him off. And there's the finish. And they can see him clearly there. Keldor thought he was covered by that bush, but far off. That's an easy pick off. Fortinbras, the last remaining member there. He is going to go down though. Team 15 peeked in and had their say. They wanted to join them. They were able to finish them off. They do have some work to do now. Der Hulk, one of those players who is caught off here. And what a nade there by Senior, who flanked. They were just prone, hanging out there. Team 24, I think, ran right up on them. Sinyard landing that 2 for nade. Now, there's going to be some nades coming up here surely as well. A perfect one. And a great follow-up on Just for Fun. He's going to get knocked there, and there he will get finished off. Lots of nades coming out there. They're still throwing them. They're not sure who's up there or what's up there, but it's just Alphaton. He's just wants to get out of here somehow. I don't know what he's going to do. He's got that level 3 back, so he's going to stick out from the grass just a little bit more than normal. He's giving himself up now. Now, Derek Cassidy, he's gotten a knock, but that nades goes out. Derek Cassidy should just shoot him. He doesn't need to throw those nades. Give him a chance to run out of there, and then he has repositioned, but I guess he should be able to get a knock here, but he takes too long. Alphaton now making a move. He's going to work his way towards that vehicle maybe. Try to find some coverage. Throwing some smoke down. And now we'll get finished off there just for fun. So that's enough. Gets him out of the picture. 9 teams remaining, 27 players. Still a lot of players for this circle. Team 8 still working from that coastline, shooting on the opposite coastline. There's a couple of good shots from him, but he's going to run out of ammo. He's completely out of 5.56 here. He's only got 90 rounds, 95 rounds of 7.62 here. The blue is moving. Take a look at what we have. Bloody Prisoner here. Another player on the beach here. Official BP. Nexi King. Let's take a look here where Team 4 is facing off with Team 5. Just a single shack there for Team 5. A nade would be absolutely devastating to these players right now. But Young and Nexi, they don't really have a good option as far as getting that nade into that building. Got good angles to cover it from, though. They have a slightly better position on getting to the circle than Team 5. Team 5 will have to go through them, and if you just look at how packed this coastline is right here, or the tight side of the circle, take a look at Josic, who's able to knock Monty. He's going to use the first aid to top off, because he did take some return damage there. So Team 4 making a move towards that coastline. 2 players, and you will see Derek's making that peek through the window. Vehicle rolling out there, and you'll see a player start to move. Josic, ooh, and peppered as he goes out there. He's lost his helmet. He's going to make it across. Throwing a nade is protection, but it's not doing too much here. Official BP doing work from the water. Surely Young Easy will be able to pressure these players, though. Bloody Prisoner is knocked. I think BP will take a second to try to get him up. Some nades coming down, though. That's going to roll right close. A little too far to the right there, it looks like, though. But they're looking now. Bloody Prisoner trying to get that pickup. There's still 2 down there. And they don't have to go anywhere just yet. They are safe in the circle, but, man, there's no way they can get up. They're just going for that high placement. Team 5 positioning themselves here. Let's go ahead and take a look at ZP Alex. Just hiding out. Let's go across here. Team 15 find Dare Hulk gets knocked. Just for fun, the last remaining member of his team in a tough position. He's going to take out Zombie. He's looking at Vic. He's landing some good shots in there. He will knock him. He's taking blue damage, but he's not realizing. There you go. A couple more seconds go by, and he has taken out TBI. Might be out of luck here. Norby, I don't think, wants to go for the res. He does have a little bit of smoke cover for the time being, but as soon as this clears, Just for Fun now has a rock to his name. Team 2 with a bit of a compound set up here. They do have some cover from this building from that Dacia, and they look to be in commanding position. Between them, Team 5 and Team 4, still all with full squads up. 17 players alive in this tight circle. Team 8 have nothing they can do here. They could try to make their way up here. I don't know how that would happen, though. They could run and jump across there, maybe climb up, but I really don't think that's possible. Sykes in that, still keeping an eye, looking for that player who's down there. This next blue is going to finish those 2 players off. Team 5 putting down some good pressure. Gets the kill onto Just for Fun there. 5 teams remaining. Knock from Derek's onto Vanos. Doing work with that SLR. He peeks, so gets a nade in hand, but finds himself caught out because Young Easy peeked at the same time with his rifle out. Derek is down. But he is traded out there. Score lands a counter knock. And now Team 2 facing off with Team 5 at the same time there. It's Imba. He's going to get a knock into Sala. Guardian doing some work as well. It's Imba going to finish off Sala here. Scorp going to do some work onto Vanos. Get a knock onto him. It's Imba trying to protect Derek's here, who is in the open. He's going to get finished off there. Team 5 a little spread thin here. Anybody from Team 2 should be able to take a look here and finish off Itzimba if they see him. Take a look at Guardian's position. He's going for an all or nothing play here. 2 wheels are gone from this vehicle. He is getting tagged. He's the last remaining 2 players. He gets knocked. He got to Russia here, who's going to go ahead and get some smoke out, it looks like. And a nade comes out there from Team 5. He's going to finish those players off, blow up that vehicle. And Team 5 now in the peak position to win this. It's a 3v1. Jostic should get a knock there, but Monty counters, and they're going to take the win. Team 5 with a great rotation from the east to get that win in Game 2. Very tight one at the end. Lots of players in a very small circle. Stay with us. We will have match 3 starting in just a couple moments.
This is an ad for a project management tool called Monday.com.
See the gut?
If a sandwich needs a little something extra, you add bacon to it.
Now for a couple of nights, need to rebuild myself to come alive. It all makes sense now, now that the lights out. It's a different world to me, it makes me feel down. Wait until the storm comes down, until sleep comes and makes it alright. Waiting for the morning light.
Welcome back to another edition, another match here. It'll be our third and final match coming up in just a second. Third and final match. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map. We had a east to west plane from central to south. Mid-east to southwest there. I expect to see a couple teams head towards Novo or military base. Stretch, maybe grab a vehicle around the bridge area and then drive in. Potentially even fly in maybe from this road. At least one, maybe two. The rest I expect to head north for the most part. We'll see one or two teams scatter across this coast. Do see two teams headed over towards Lebovka. Some of the players seemed a little unsure. Team 18 already on the ground there. Might see some early fighting going on from between those two teams in Lebovka. Couple teams stretched up towards Yasnaya. A lot of teams over here. It's like 4 teams in Pachinki. A couple teams on that west coast. Nobody towards military. There we go. We do have one team moving across. They're way over there. Guardian picks himself up a vehicle. He's well restrained from his team. Let's go ahead and get over here. For that early action on the Polka has seen Lukey, Pole Belter fan, going to go down. TBI is also very low here. He's just now getting a weapon. He's going to make his way out of this building, but he's not going to go very far here. Every Z is going to go ahead and finish him off there. That's 2 kills for him so far. Norby is the last remaining member of his team. Gonna just loot these buildings and get out of here. His best bet is to head over towards this quadplex and then towards prison there. I just sit in tight and go along for the long ride. We do have a long time until we get into a position where he could actually do something here. And Team 25 going to work. A lone root gets a knock there. Zyclever as well at the same time. Team 25 holding down Pachinki. There's still a couple other teams involved though, so there's no saying. Let's take a look at Ignore KSA, who is shooting from building to building against Zelium. These buildings are about to load. Hang tight there. Zelium goes for a peek at the same time. Might be a little laggy. There's a lot of players in this tight area here for the spectator client. And you will see a lone root finishing off the guy crust. And Fortinbras still fairly close here. In the same building. Ignore KSA. He's going to find himself getting knocked here. Fortinbras lands 2 shots on that lone root, but barely touched it. And there you will see the peak there. There's another shotgun shot, but Fortinbras, those 2 shots are much better, and a lone root will get knocked. He's going to finish him off. It's very close to finish him off. He's going to have no escape here, and he will go down. Fortinbras finish him off. Zyclever, last remaining member of Team 25, has a very difficult task in front of him. He's gonna just hold tight. Make them come to him. If he leaves this building, he's gonna open himself up to all kinds of angles. Pachinki, a death trap at present. Still 4 teams here. And Zai just gonna hang tight. Looking for a better angle on this. Gets one, but as he switches weapons, his weapon went away. I wasn't sure if that was a reload or a swap. He will get taken out. And Mitra able to counter that, and they're going to be able to pick up that player, Snakeberry. He'll be fine now. And we still have a bit of a face-off here between Team 3 and Team 24. Fortinbras was previously pressuring one of the other teams, now finds himself at issue with Team 3. We'll have seen that player run into the other room. So that's at 6 times. Not a lot of ammo to work with, but enough to work out the situation for the time being. Some rounds coming in, I think, from sick banelings. It's hard to tell from which angle that was actually coming. Fortinbras picks out that angle. Sick banelings not peeking the window again. Here it is. Quick peek, quick peek. Fortinbras doing really good there to take in the information. And Team 7 now on the move. So it's going to be a bit of a sandwich here between these 3 teams. Let's take a look at what else is going on around the map. Alphaton trying to drive clear of this team. He has no helmet. He's going to roll. He's going to skid here. Going to roll again. Finds a recovery. He's going to take a second and bandage up. Doesn't want an early exit just yet. Nobody's got himself this MK, it looks like, in that first crate. Did he not grab a bag, or is it just not rendered? Because it looks like he left the level 3 bag. He doesn't want a backpack. He just wants these weapons. He wants to frag out. He's got no teammates. Gonna hold about 30 rounds for himself. And there was a level 1 bag in there. He opted not to take it. So I'm not sure what's going on there. If he maybe thinks he has the bag. Alphaton on the move again. His vehicle has about 45% health. Now he's just stopping and hopping out. I think he's going into this compound. Monty with eyes though. He wants to get that knock, but he's going to be okay with just hanging tight for a couple minutes. Maybe finding himself another optic. And then going to work with that. We do have the blue moving. And about half the teams need to continue to move to get into that safe zone. Got a face off here. And he has Naya between Team 23 and Team 16. Joystick looking for an angle. A couple nades going out from both sides here. Damer get a little tag. Some sprays going out. Team 16. Dice. Gonna peek the corner. Tiger on a very far peak there. Trying to keep that angle covered. Joystick. Countering there. Gonna take out the fence, not take out anybody for the time being. Take a look at Tiger's perspective here. He's watching that fence line from the wide angle from far back. He's only got that 2 times, so it's not going to be super effective. But if he lands a headshot, it surely could be impactful here. Looks like Team 7 got pressured out a bit here. Only Omitra remaining. He's got 2 kills already. The player in the building above him. And here comes a nade. It is a smoke grenade. Sick Baneling's just choosing stay near the bathroom and cover that stairs. I don't think we'll see Omitra pushing up that stairs anytime soon. He might look for an alternate vantage point, maybe a helmet. He has a helmet rather. Pick up a little bit of ammo for himself. And now he's going to make a move, try to get out of the situation, I think. Team 1 find themselves stuck still. Not really a lot of options for them. Another crate dropping in. It's going to land right in the middle of the farm. Let's take a look here where Pachecki has a good position to potentially play bridge camp. He's not going to though. And actually, this is going to be very interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. These players are ready, they're in position, and they're just waiting. Here we go. They can boost it up here. And let those players go by. Even more. Now let's watch the revenge. If these players actually stopped on the bridge, and they will turn and look. In a precarious position here. Didn't land any knocks on 2 vehicles rolling through. Just trying to stay alive now. They are in the circle, so they will be safe. Their vehicle's not as safe here. And they will opt to get behind this down truck, which is the best play. Their next best move is going to be to jump into the water and actually get out of there, because there's not a real chance of them without some really clean shooting here. They might struggle. There is a knock. You should see a quick pickup here. And I'm surprised one of Team 12's players have not moved up towards this hill. If you find yourself in this situation and you are playing the campers on the edge of the bridge, send a guy up towards the top of the lighthouse. You have a good vantage point on this position. Sunken Master looking for the vantage point here on this right side, and he will get one. He's going to see Nexo there. So, but he only has that rail. He's using down the sights. And they're backing off even further. Zykan has jumped into the water, and now we will see Nexus do the same. And then some shots come out from Petruzio. It looks like they're swimming right back into the coast, which is a little shocking to me. They could get in the boat across the way. Could hang tight. They don't have to come out of the water just yet. If they do, this could be the end of them. Shrunken Master lands a killing blow onto Nessus. And Zykan is under pressure. It is going to go down as well. Team 12 did well there. But a very failed camp from Team 9. A lot of teams on the move. You'll see a lot of teams moving towards the center of this circle. 72 players still alive. Everybody looking to find their compound. We might have a clash of vehicles here. It's a bit of a road rally. You'll see Trico taking notice of official, peppering his UAS. And right here we see Scorp getting a knock on a Can't Kill Me. S3 is in position to go for the res, it appears. Scorp looking for an angle though. Scanning that hill on the north there. And it looks like they're playing cautiously after they got that res off. They want to just give him a second to heal, and S3 wants some more. He wants some more information, but those guys know where they're at. Should be careful. One of their players already have no helmet. Let's take a look here. Psych does get lit up trying to cruise through there. He is going to go down. Young Easy taking a wider lane there. It's a good option for him. Now we will have another one from Next King, but he is a little further back, so he must be careful. He's taking it wider even then. Should be plenty safe here as the blue starts to move once again. Take a look here where we do have a team all the way out here. Team 17 still looting Georgia Pole. Working their way in. They got a long way to go. They'll be able to get into Rozhok and potentially just use this hill for the northern compound if nobody else claims it. Team 11 set up here at the top. You should see Team 16 rolling in shortly. Team 16 going to set up at this compound though, unlikely to push too much further just yet. Team 23 or 22 and 13 facing off now. Can't Kill Me gets knocked by Bloody Prisoner. Desi wants to finish him off, wants to make it a more advantageous fight. Looking for the kill there. We're here, S3. Now he's just going to push towards S3, and you'd expect him to finish him off here. He will. And that will be the rest of Team 22 going down. Good flank there. Good pressure from Desi. Those three teams still just hanging out in Pachinki. They have not left at all. They're still in the circle. They've been there since they've landed. Not doing a lot. Henigos is going to go over towards this airdrop. Let's see what we have. Got an AUG and a med kit. A set of 3s. Gonna lock that down for himself. No one really pressuring them. I don't think there's an angle from the farm. Let's take a look here. Dercassi. There's a lot of pressure. His vehicle's getting taken down low now. He's going to roll up into another one. Surely it's going to explode. Unfortunately, trying to drive that vehicle through very tight quarters. Lots of compounds there in the mix. It's tough to do. Norby found himself a path that he doesn't have to worry too much about running into anybody. Makes his way into the safe zone. Team 1 regrouping here. Staying in that coastline. Unlikely to find anybody pressuring them from behind, from the south. It's a good spot to be at. The only pressure from the south would be this Team 12 here on that west side, but If you look at the vantage point, there's a couple of trees. It's not great options there. Both teams set in good position for this next circle. They have 25 seconds until the circle starts to move. They don't have to move. They will just be playing against all these teams still moving into the circle. Norby, a lone player here. Omitra, a lone player there. Might find himself in this shack and just hang out. Several teams spotted him out there. Bugle starts to get low. About 70% health on it. Now about 55. Gotta be careful. Mitra taking some shots at it too now. Norby just unsure where to go. He's gonna find a little solace here if he can make it in. Pops that fence. He's gonna make it in, but he pins himself. Has to go all the way around, but will get in here with no problem. Found himself under a little pressure there. Another vehicle. Let's take a look. Coming in. This one is full of players. They do want to get out of that vehicle as quickly as possible. And now, I'm not sure what just happened there with the observer tool there, but let's go ahead and click on someone else. Get us another vantage point as that blue is moving in. 59 players still alive. The areas to watch here are Team 13 playing Gatekeeper to Team 6. I'm not sure too much is going to happen just yet, but actually Team 21 is probably the one to watch here. You will see Team 19 pushing straight up through them. They want to take the high ground here. Team 19, they don't want to push low, so you should see them continue to move east, southeast. They're going to do it together, but as soon as they come over this hill, they're going to find themselves facing off against Team 21. Team 21 are ready for this. They haven't seen this team outright, but they're preparing. They know. And now they've heard shots from Team 19, so they might even push to the edge. I think they won't, though. I think they'll just hang tight, wait for Team 19 to run in. Team 19, though, not even going towards that compound. Let's see. And now they are. Let's take a look at Clay's viewpoint. Solinger. Clay was able to do the knock in JCM there. Solinger looking to help here, looking to get a second pick. The Blues coming to hit them, but they don't have to worry too much. It's not too bad here. The damage is not a lot. Solinger is going to go down. Blackpain able to get that trade. Solinger in the wide open still. Biffy might be able to finish him off before he gets a chance to get res. Both teams just going for the res at this point in time. Blackpain laying some nade pressure down. Hear those smokes pop. Blackpain has a good idea of where these players are at. Let's check that new circle. It's going to be south here, so it is going to go to P-Ducks, Henegos, and the rest of Team 1 as well. Team 12 also, who have just picked up a crate for themselves. Clay putting some pressure down. Oh, and Blackpain found the angle he's looking for. Soldier going to get finished off. Lord's going to get knocked here. And Clay, last remaining member of 21. Smoke directly between these players. Clay just prone. There's the angle. He's going to wait for him to stand still. But he's going to be immediately fighting. As soon as he takes that shot. Gets the knock. Pressured by the blue. The blue is moving. JCM is aware here, but Clay is getting absolutely hammered by this blue. He's got to heal. He's got a long way to go. I'm not sure he can make it out of here. He'll definitely finish off Rolf here. Maybe grab some of his first aids on the way out, but he doesn't even have to do that. He's just going to run it out. He wants to get out of this blue. He doesn't want to take any more damage from the blue. He has so far to go. He's got to still go through Team 19, so he has made it out of the blue with low health. If 19 turn around at all, he will go down. And as we see this blue coming in, we'll see a lot of players picked off because there's just It's tight angles, and they have to go straight through the other team. Take a look now, Team 19, looking back, not seeing Clay. Clay's got to go to the line. Team 10, though, they seem to have heard, seem to have realized that there's a team over here, and now they're pushing in towards them. They're going to play gatekeeper a little bit. What is going on with this camera right now? Let's go ahead and take a look at one of the other players. Architect is called out in position, and Black Pain gets hammered, but he doesn't go down. He's able to take a little bit of cover there, and will have a second to heal up. Yeah, Blue is still moving. They need to be aware. And on the south side, we do see Team 6 getting pressured from both Team 12 and Team 2 here. Team 2 not in the safe zone. They also need to come in here. Let's go ahead and take a look down there. Guardian looks to cross the street potentially. I was going to see P-Duck's Hannigy, but he does not. And there, he's going to cross the road there. Team 1 pressuring Team 6 at the same time as Team 2. So 1 and 2 both looking this direction. Guardian going to be happy that the pressure is on. Copy Pasta countering that with a knock of their own. X-Ray still low, hasn't had a chance to heal. I think he just started taking blue damage, and he will go down to the blue. He got knocked. He wasn't aware there. And Team 2 on the pressure there. That is a good nade. That's going to be very close there, and it will go off, but the blue is going to go down. It's going to actually finish off. Vanos is able to finish off Team 6. And Team 2, pretty close to Team 1 there. They're just going to take their time, and Team 1 with one of the better spots on the map right now. Their compound is entirely in the safe zone. There's 50 seconds left till this blue starts moving. Let's just take a look up here. We have 3 teams in close proximity. Playing off pools of smoke here. JCM covering for Black Pain, giving him a chance to get that first aid off. You're going to see him take those painkillers as well. JCM does not have a helmet. He's lost a teammate here, so they might be able to get that helmet. I think that's what Black Pain was looking at. But they're right on top of each other here. I'm not sure that they realized Zeka wasn't cleared out. Surely Zeko hears him. Not so JCM does. Black Pain, let's go ahead and take a look at Zeko's position here, because he's looking right at these players. The smoke there. He almost got ran over unintentionally. Black Pain gonna cruise out of there. Zeko gonna move out of there. Black Pain going out into the blue. It's a bad decision because he did take some damage. A lot of players moving now. We do have a couple vehicles coming in. Black Pain, last remaining member for his team. Gotta be careful. Any tags will take him out. And there you go. And our Archetype gonna take him out. The rest of Team 10 putting good pressure down on other players. Team 20 about to get eliminated there. Not eliminated, rather. Just VG. Monkey in that building. Gonna provide some cover, but at the same time as he's being pushed from the west side by Team 11. At the same time, Team 2 is sieging Team 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at Team 20. We're holding down Ribbons, doing a good job there, taking out Carpador. They're aware that Monkey's up there. They would have heard him by now. They do have to be careful, though, because they're not in the safe zone. And whoever leaves first here is going to be under the most pressure. And their Triaz is going to get knocked by Team 13. Team 13 really just playing gatekeeper here. They have the best chance here, and you will see Team 20 Ribbons go out. But yeah, Monkey, who stayed late, he was able to get that kill. Let's see if he's able to work his way out of here. Grabs himself some painkillers, works his way in. Take that back. He was unable to grab those, it looked like. Makes his way in. I don't think Team 13 figured there was any player able to get out of there that late. 7 teams, 16 players alive. Team 12 still with a good position. They have that south side. And they're pressuring Renato. He's just outside the safe zone, but he's gonna have this hut. He should be able to make it to it if Monkey doesn't pick him off. These two players both in a fair position to get control of that hut. Or just get in this like low spot here. Now he might spot out Monkey, but he has the tight side. See that viewer glitch there. He's keeping his eyes open. Monkey now making the move straight in front of him. Renato probably hearing Monkey, not seeing him. But Monkey taking up shop here. You see a smoke coming out from Monkey. A bit of a distraction smoke, I think. Give him a second to peek. And let's take a look elsewhere on the map as we will see Team 13 pressuring and Team 1 also. Take a look at Team 1. Team 5 are about to come out of here. Both teams have to go through the blue here. They're going to be heavily pressured. Team 1 pressuring Team 5, who's being pressured by Team 12 as well. This is likely to end up in just Team 12 and Team 13 clearing up these players as they move out of this compound. You will see Team 13 laying fire down from across the street there. And Derek's in the wide open now. He's going to surely go down. Monty goes down from across the street. And now Henigos needs to go. He's trying to dodge and weave, and it will be the end of him. Now Team 12 peeking the hill at the same time. As I said, Team 12 now going to be able to pressure Team 1. Team 1 have no option but to really just use that fence, which offers no cover at all. It's just a visual protection. Monkey, during all that, I think he held his position against that outside player. Team 1 takes this little ridge here. It's not a lot of cover, but it'll be enough for the time being. Bloody Prisoner doesn't want to move, but this blue is going to tag him, so he's going to be forced in. Going to consider this vehicle. If it's in this safe zone, he'll take it, but it's going to be very close, very tight. Not enough for both players, surely. Not enough for any players, and both of them are now going to make their way over. If you look here, this is the perfect ridge for these players, at least at this point in the game. They want to just hide. There's only 4 teams up. Checky gonna move up. Gets his way all the way to the road. There's a helmet in that camp in the little building there. Let's take a look. Borismeister, I think, has maybe seen somebody, and he sees that vehicle moving up, and Checky looked like he took a shot. Landed onto Borismeister, but it's not gonna do too much here. So the outsiders of this play, 4 teams, 1 team with 2, 1 with 1, 2 with 4. Let's take a wider look here. And there's Monkey on the outside. Has a long way to go. Is running downhill almost the whole time. Take a look at his vantage here. But he doesn't have to go very far. He could just stay in this field, go prone, maybe get to this hill if possible, and do the best he can. Team 1 now making a move. They're going to go down. Team 12 and Team 13 going after them. Now we're going to see a battle of the street, and I'd imagine you'd see Monkey just hanging tight, just letting these two duke it out, and maybe trying to play ally to both of these teams, shooting one, shooting the other. He's gonna have a good angle on both teams. And here we're gonna see Boris landing a good nade on Petruzio, gonna finish him off. Now that might be the doorway they needed to really put pressure on the Team 12. But Checky should see Boris, and if he lands another shot, he's going to take him down. He did get the knock onto him. And at the same time, Shrunken Master getting pressure onto Official FB. But at the same time, Desi rushes. Gets a kill, but is going to get knocked himself. Now, there is going to be a pickup here. There's time for a pickup. Monkey, though, is flanking on this team. He's got the bush. And he's in the circle here. damage thrown over Bloody Prisoner's way. Desi, lone Team 13 member against this building. He is knocked. They're now, I'd assume Team 13 are going to smoke out for Boris and try to get him up. There it is. A lot of players without helmets now. Strunken Master looking for the flex. He wants to get a big flank here, but he's going to come across Monkey. I don't know if he's seen Monkey, but his head was sticking out there. You should be able to see him. He's in the bush. He hasn't seen him yet. Monkey now. Let's see what he can do. He's going to be... Surely he's seen these two players. He's going to take down Schmitz. Shrunken, though, with the counter. And that's going to be the opportunity for Team 13 if they take it. They know that one player is down. They need to push now. And just like that, we do see him pushing. Schmitz is going to get up, but they're not going to have a lot of time here. And that gives Team 13 plenty of time to get in a position. See Bloody Prisoner on this high side. The tight corner there. And there's the flank from Bloody Prisoner. He is totally outflanking these players. He's going to take Schmitz, and that's going to be the call sign for Team 13 to pressure them. Schunkenmeister finds himself alone and ends up falling. Team 13 with the constant pressure there in the last 3 circles, able to come out with that win. A very sneaky third place finish from Monkey. And Shrunkenmaster and Schmitz able to get themselves that second place. Should have a pretty close bracket, I believe. They will update that shortly. You've been watching Legends Arena PUBG. I'm Not Spencer. Follow me on Twitter at Not Spencer. Shoot me a message. Let me know how I can improve my observing and my chatter. I know you guys enjoy these games being casted, and I enjoy casting them. You can find me here every Wednesday. I just want to thank you again for watching. Make sure you follow Legends Arena PUBG. And have a nice day. I'll see you next Wednesday. Peace.